What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing, and I just finished up watching Edgar Berlanga versus Demond Nicholson, which is an 8-rounder in the super-middleweight division, and this fight was Saturday, April 24th, from the Silver Spurs Arena in Kissimmee, Florida, and this fight was broadcasted on ESPN, ESPN Plus, or on the ESPN app. And in this fight, Edgar Berlanga dominated Demond Nicholson to go the full 8 rounds for the first time ever in his career, and to end his first-round knockout streak, but nonetheless, he was able to dominate Demond Nicholson, as I said before, and he was able to drop him 4 times and win a wide, unanimous decision. I scored the contest 79-69 in favor of Berlanga, agreeing with 2 of the judges, and one of them scored it 79-68. The first round was a very close round compared to the rest of the rounds, as that first round, it could have been a 10-10 round, honestly, because nothing really happened, and Berlanga maybe landed a decent right hand right at the end, but it looked like it sort of landed on the gloves or grazed the head of Nicholson. But in that second round, Berlanga dropped Nicholson with a beautiful hook to the temple. Same with the third round. Berlanga, it looked like he landed a shot on the shoulder. Well, initially it looked like he landed a flush shot to the face of Nicholson, but after further review, it looked like it landed on the shoulder or just grazed past Nicholson, and the referee called it a knockdown when it really shouldn't have been. But in that fourth round, it was another close round, but I gave it to Berlanga. And in that fifth round, Berlanga scored yet another knockdown. And then in the eighth round, he also scored a knockdown, landing a beautiful check hook that sent Demond Nicholson down. And what I wanted to see here is Berlanga taking a big punch from a power puncher like Demond Nicholson, and he did. I believe it was in the 8th round or the 7th round where Demond Nicholson landed a gigantic counter right hook that sent the sweat flying off Berlanga's head, and I thought he was really hurt from that shot, but he took it well and was actually able to hurt and retaliate by landing some counters of his own on Nicholson. But in that 7th round, he looked gassed. I mean, that 7th round, I thought he could have been stopped if it was a 10-rounder, but he obviously showed that he wasn't really tired at all, as in that 8th round he was able to drop Nicholson, as I said before. But in that 7th round he was holding on. He looked hurt, actually, from getting hit with some good combos to the body. But, yeah, it definitely didn't show in that 8th round. But just a thing to keep in mind, how will he do in 12-rounders once he gets to the championship level, or even 10-rounders in his next few fights? But what is next for Edgar Berlanga after going the full 8 rounds for the first time ever in his career? I don't think they're going to push him too far. I mean, they might just push him farther enough where he fights like a Gabriel Rosado. And I heard sometime around he might be facing David Benavidez. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I think both of those guys need to grow. Not really David Benavidez, considering that he's a 2-time world champion and a highly rated contender at super middleweight. But Edgar Berlanga definitely needs to grow, because this performance, although it was still a good one, I mean, he definitely showed some flaws, like in that 7th round, where he just showed that he was throwing so much in that fight, where he definitely needs to take a break and sort of be more composed and land his shots at will and consider having a better gas tank and sort of build that up over his next few fights, because this was definitely a good learning experience for him. But what is next for Demond Nicholson? I think he's maybe going to be inactive for another few months, maybe 6 or 7 months, before coming back and getting another opportunity like this on a top promotion like a Top Rank, the Zone maybe, or even PBC, but I'm not sure exactly who the next opponent will be. But more on to Berlanga, I think he might fight Gabriel Rosado. That would be a decent fight, and I'm actually not sure who wins that fight, just based off of the fact that Rosado had that fight against Daniel Jacobs that I thought he won. But he might fight someone who's on top rank, someone who's a good name, someone in the top 50. I don't really think they're going to push him too far, like up to a Gabriel Rosado, as I was saying before, but that's definitely a possibility. But there's definitely other names out there that are in the top 50 and that would give Berlanga a good test that he should definitely be facing. So overall, Edgar Berlanga gets a dominant, unanimous decision victory over Demond Nicholson to crash his first-round knockout streak, but nonetheless, it was still a good performance as he scored 4 knockdowns. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.